Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Sacred Empress, and today we have a beautiful channeled spirit guide message. Today I felt called to do a spirit guide message for those who are seeking a deeper connection with their spirit guides, who are just wanting messages from their guides during this period of time. I do want to mention this is a timeless reading, so whenever it's on your page or you feel guided to watch this, that's when the message for you today. I also want to mention if you guys would like to follow my social medias or to get more deeper and connected with me, my social medias and everything, bookings, every information down in the description box below. And let's get straight into it. So the first pile we have is pile 1. We have pile 2 and we have pile 3. All the timestamps for each pile will be in the description box below as well. If you are called to more than one pile, it's for a reason, so you can go ahead, look in the description box as well and look at that one as well. And we're just gonna jump straight into it. Hello, pile 2, welcome to your reading. So you have chosen pile 2. Ooh. Pile 1. If you are drawn to pile 2, you might as well go watch that as well. But if you are drawn to pile 1, this is your reading. So we're first going to dive into the oracle before I dive into any tarot and anything like that. So the first card we have is Shed Skin. So with this card being the first card here, it feels like a lot of you guys are going through some transformation. It just feels like there's things that can't move forward with you moving forward. This could be people, this could be things that you've been indulging in, daily activities, or even certain habits you may have within yourself. I feel like a lot of you guys have been asking for some sort of change, some sort of breakthrough, some sort of renewal. And a lot of you guys I keep getting this vibe like a lot of you guys were sick and tired of being sick and tired of being in the same situation, being in the same place, not moving forward, every year being the same year in some way, shape, or form, especially with finances coming through as well. I also do want to mention too as well, if I am quiet, it's more so me listening and channeling. Something is being renewed here in your life. I feel like a lot of you guys are in this period where things that you did not expect to end, or certain unexpected events that are happening in your life, you didn't expect that to happen. So it's like the grounds are shaky, you not feeling too confident in yourself on what's next or where things are going. But a lot of your guides are coming through saying to trust in them. I just keep going back to a lot of you guys. I just realized my camera just died midway. But what I was trying to say was, it's like a house that is dirty. There's no light, there's no purity in it, but water comes washing through it and getting rid of the dirtness, it's basically cleansing it. Like, for example, when the earth has a tsunami, when there's a tsunami somewhere, it gets rid of things that are not serving the earth, that's not helping the earth. It gets rid of it so it can replenish itself, so it can renew itself. That's what I kept getting from this card here. A lot of you guys would really benefit from being around water during this time, and incorporating a lot of spiritual baths, or doing water fastings as well. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the side. So let's get the tarot cards. So we first have the Page of Cups, the Hermit, the Page of Swords, and the Hangman. And we're gonna pull these last. I really do feel like a lot of you guys are really in this period of self-introspection, a lot of reflection that's really happening here. It's like, how can I say it? What you used to do, what you used to indulge in, it's not working anymore. And you're being forced to rebuild yourself from ground up, because what you were standing on, it wasn't stable. It wasn't stable for you guys to move forward. It's like I keep feeling like a lot of you guys keep asking. I keep seeing like a lot of prayers, some sort of like meditation, candle work, whatever that this is. I keep seeing that you guys keep incorporating, asking the divine what is it that you want. And it's because the divine is coming in and stepping through and really making things happen. In order for these blessings to come in, or what you've been asking for to come in, it's going to require for you to let go. But I keep feeling like some of you guys are still holding on to it, because maybe you've known this person for this long, or maybe you've had this this experience or this job, whatever that this is, or even within yourself, letting go parts of you that don't serve you anymore. And with the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords, I feel like this is a energy of you guys being reborn here, being more childlike, connecting more with your inner child. Because it's like some of you guys been having some sort of dreams or inspiration that you've always wanted to do, even while you guys were children. That's come up as well. But I get this vibe of like you guys being repressed, your situation, the people you surrounded yourself with, they just kept you bogged down and just not really having you connected to the path that you're meant to be, or to just being more connected to yourself. And because a lot of things are being released and let go of, it's allowing you to come back to your heart space, to come back to what love truly is. And it doesn't even have to be in partnerships, but it's more so you opening your heart space and trusting yourself and trusting other people. This is opening you back up so then you can receive. Because you being in this place of resentment, this anger, this pain, holding on to the past, holding on to things that just couldn't, you just couldn't even hold on to. Even if you can't physically see it, you were holding on to these things spiritually, that it was even blocking your own blessings. And now that you're letting it go, you're seeing things clearly. And this is going back to this shed the old skin. You're being rebirthed here. Something is being rebirthed here. Something is being transformed here. You're no longer the same. And because of that, you can't go back to doing certain things. You can't go back to indulging with certain people, certain habits, because it just wasn't progressing. It wasn't moving forward. And a lot of you guys are really having to come to terms about that, even if it hurts. But choosing yourself first is what truly matters here. Some of you guys need to free yourself and allow yourself to see. It's like some of you guys are not allowing yourself to see what's on the other side, to see what your spirit guides are presenting to you during this time. Some of you guys need to own up to your mistakes as well, and to forgive yourself for because you did not know any better. But now that you know better, you have a new chapter, a new story that's being opened up for you, so you can move forward in the correct manner. Forgive people for what they have done as well. Letting that burden go, letting it go. During the self-introspection, the self-realization that you guys are experiencing during this time, I feel like a lot of you guys are really going to come out of this in a much better, how can I say? I keep hearing more experience. Like you guys are going to feel much more confident in yourself moving forward. Spirit is saying, get curious, get inspired, Because with this feeling that's coming up, this curiosity on like what's next, it's brewing for a reason. It's getting you to get back in touch with yourself again, to who you are at your core, outside of the ego, outside of what people had placed you in. It's getting you to get back to yourself. What do you want to do? It's like spirit is offering you guys a new plate to start over, to do things right, to do things differently, because what you were once doing, it's not serving you moving forward. You asked for elevation, so that's going to require you to make sacrifices and doing things that's going to lead up to your success, lead up to your elevation. Some of you guys could also be thinking about expanding a business here, or yeah, it's like some of you guys could have started something, but you didn't fully finish it, or you might have took a pause on this. I see you guys going back to that and doing things differently. Really putting yourself out there than you used to. Not allowing yourself to be in limited stop not allowing yourself to be limited when it comes to what is it that you want to create. Yeah. Let me see what these cards are. Loosen your grip, coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. Yeah. I did say this. Holding on to things that don't serve you. Needing to let this go. And you know what's crazy too? Even if you're trying to grasp what is trying to break free from you, no matter how much you try to hold it on to it, it's going to like destruct itself from your life or remove itself from your life no matter what. It's like the divine is coming through and stepping in and allowing these changes to come in no matter what, because it's time. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for self-elevation. Because what you were once doing is not working anymore. You can't bring it on this next chapter. And then we also have trust the timing, trust the wave you came on, time is not running out. And during this time of isolation, or just during this time of self-introspection, a lot of you guys need to because this is your journey, this is your path, this is your experience. And what everybody else got going on, it don't pertain to you. That shouldn't be your focus right now. Your focus should be on what can I do moving forward to elevate myself? How can we go from point A to point B? And no matter what you have to sacrifice, it's going to be worth it in the long run here. Whatever it's removing itself from your life, it's meant to happen to get you to move forward. It has served its purpose here. Oh, 333 on the clock as I'm looking at that. That's crazy. You guys could be possibly even seeing 333 as well. But I even said this on my Twitter collective message. This is pertaining similar to that message that I did today. But that message was basically saying, like, a lot of you guys are going to be breaking free from what was. And because it is what was, you're having to face on how can you move forward from this? How can you rebuild yourself from this? Some of you guys need to also take your time when it comes to a idea or a passion that you're about to release. Being more calculated as well when it comes to your next steps moving forward. That's another message that's coming through. I also see someone trying to create some sort of sanctuary. This could be a physical one, but I also feel like this could be relating to yourself, needing to create that for yourself, needing to create a safe space for yourself where you can go and talk to your guide, your spiritual team, to God, whoever that this is. There's a need to create some sort of sanctuary within yourself and being at peace with it. It will really help you while you're going through this transformation as well. That's what I'm hearing. I'm also seeing too, a lot of you guys need to write down intuitive notes or intuitive insights you're receiving during this time, especially through meditation or through in your sleep. Wrap your head more as well too. That's also coming through. But overall, I'm also seeing like there's this need to write down, because some of these premonitions that you're receiving, you're going to need it in a couple of months actually. Yeah. Okay, so I'm also hearing too, what you're going through right now is preparing you for your next big season, your next big harvest. Your next big harvest. Huh. So don't dwell on this experience. Experience it, but don't attach yourself too much to it, because what's funny, is that a bee at my window? What's funny is that especially during the upcoming new season, right now it's March, so we're about to enter the new year, spring season. A lot of you guys are really going to be seeing like your manifestation like around spring, summer, and fall. But whenever you're watching this, because this is a timeless reading, a lot of you guys are about to step into a new season that's going to really bring in a lot of abundance. It's like what you're putting away in the trash, what you're letting go, you're going to get a present by your spiritual team, your spirit guides. An offer is going to okay. An offer is going to be presenting itself. This could even be in a form of an idea, and then you're like, okay, shit, I want to do this or I want to do that. And this will bring in long-term investments, long-term money as well. That's also what I'm hearing as well. There's a gift that Spirit is going to be offering you once you come through this. Once you get through this and you learn the experience, there's a gift on the other side here. There's another offer here. A lot of you guys would really benefit from spending time in meditation, because I feel like while you're in this place of, connecting with Spirit, it's going to bring insights on your next steps, your next move. Trusting the timing. Trust that whatever you're asking for, it's going to come in. No matter what, it's going to come in. But there's this need to trust. Let God in. Let your spiritual team in. Let your intuition be the gateway to where you're going. Okay. A lot of unresolved issues that's coming up, that may be coming up as well. This could be you remembering about like certain traumatic events, certain people you had to let go of in your past, just past experience or unresolved emotions are going to be coming up to surface, because I could actually feel it right now. It's been repressed. It's time to let it go. It's like I keep seeing Spirit just trying to, like, it's time to let it go. Feel your emotions, but let it go. If you have to cry, cry. If you have to yell, yell. Write a letter to those who have hurt you and burn it. Not in your home. I do not recommend burning that in your home, because you're putting that energy back into your space. But release. This is what Spirit is getting you to go through, is through this introspection, is through this release, to get you prepared for this next shift, this next stage in your life. 555 is significant as well. I'm also seeing bees, summer. Some of you guys could be born in the summer as well. Yeah, a lot of you guys are really getting yourself prepared for this next shift. but you need to trust and to listen to your intuition during this time. A lot of you guys' gifts are going to be expanding as well, especially intuition at its peak. Yeah. So this is what I'm hearing so far for pile number 1. I hope that this reading has resonated for you. I would love to hear you guys' comments in the description down below if you guys are drawn to other piles. Timestamps bottom in the description as well. And if you guys would like to get more connected with me and join the Soul Tribe, because we have more and more and more content coming out, subscribe and join the family. And I'll just see you guys in the next video or the next pile. Hello, my pile 2s. Welcome to your reading. If you have chose pile 2, this is your reading. We're first going to start off with this first card, then we're going to dive into tarot, then some ending messages from your spirit team, and we're just going to dive right into the video. I also do want to mention that my bookings will be opening back up March 16th. So if you guys want to book a reading as well, everything down in the description box, social media as well, down in the description box as well. Okay, so I'm gonna put this to the side. All right, so the first card we have is Hold Space. I also want to mention too, if I am quiet, it's just more so me listening and trying to channel messages. So with this card here, I feel like some of you guys could be questioning spirit right now. Questioning the information that you may be receiving as of lately. Questioning, are you on the right path? Questioning what's next. But ultimately, I feel like there's this part of you that is questioning your spiritual team right now. In a sense of, why is this happening? Why am I putting so much effort into this, but I'm not seeing results? And through this, I see a lot of you guys trying to gain introspection through this, clarity through this, insights. Some of you guys are having some sort of blocked root and crown chakra as well. So I'm being guided to tell you guys to work with these chakras. Cover your head at night as well. That's also coming through as well. You're seeking, but the answers are within you. All that you require is within you. We're just trying to get you to recognize your power, your strength. This is what they're saying. They're trying to get you to recognize your power and your strength here. Something could have occurred during this time as well, like some sort of shift. Some of you guys may have lost a loved one recently, or there was something that happened that was, I wouldn't say it was traumatic, could have been traumatic, but it just feels more like something that just came out of nowhere and it happened, and something in you had to awaken. Yeah. I'm also hearing you need to quiet your mind. Quiet your mind, because I keep hearing your mind's a chatterbox. That's what they're telling me. Your mind's a chatterbox. So a lot of you guys need to find a way to, when you're going through this period where you're questioning yourself, questioning the divine, try to center yourself, try to ground yourself, do things that connects you back to earth, connects you back to self, connects you back to spirit. Okay, let me look at the tarot cards. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. If you have lost a loved one here, I feel like some of you guys are going to have to go back home. I see you guys going back home to connect with family. I just keep getting like unexpected events just came out the blue and just happened out of nowhere. We also have the Chariot. We also have the Hierophant. the Queen of Staffs, the Page of Swords. Hopefully you guys can see the cards. Yeah, some of you guys had to walk. There's some sort of situation that presented itself that you're having to move away from. But a lot of you guys are questioning why. Why is this happening now? Why do I have to do this? Why do I have to do that? Why isn't this working out? But everything is working out. The Hierophant here coming here, a lot of you guys are really going to be gaining more insights, or even a spirit guide, or even a deity. That's what else I'm hearing. They may be presenting themselves to you during this time as well. A lot of you guys may be connecting with your guides during this time. There's a need to actually, especially if you have lost someone recently and they're coming through as well. I'm hearing everything's okay. Everything's okay. My energy's like going really, really low during this time. But a lot of you guys are really gaining more, yeah, it's like this seeking of spiritual alignment, questioning. And you know what's crazy? There's nothing wrong with questioning. They want you to question. They want you to ask these questions so they can connect with you, so they can present themselves to you, so they can show themselves to you. I see them showing themselves to you through nature. Like this could be a sort of certain spiritual animal. I'm also seeing angel numbers as well. But I'm also seeing really like them trying to get your attention. This may be like dropping something on purpose. They're just like doing little things to get your attention here and there. That's what I'm seeing here. Ooh. Some of you guys could be moving as well, or be forced to move as well. That's also what I'm seeing. Migration. It's like, I don't feel like there's frustration really. It's more like, but why now? Why is this happening? You know, questioning spirit. And they're not upset with you for doing that. I see a lot of you, like a lot of you guys are really going to understand why things are going to happen, or why things are happening the way that they are in due time. But I don't feel like they're trying to tell you right now exactly. They have a time for that. They're waiting. It's like they're waiting on something. Something's being built up. If only you guys knew how powerful you guys are. And I feel like a lot of you guys may be intuitives who chose this power. Some of you guys may be intuitives as well. But I feel like a lot of you guys are really going, it's like you're questioning spirit, but you know the answers to your question. That's why I'm like kind of smiling, because it's like you're questioning, but you know why. You're seeking for outside sources when the answers are within you. I'm also seeing sometimes of when it comes to you guys could be receiving a lot of information, but you guys may not believe it completely within yourself, or just brush it off, and then you go and seek somebody else. But because you seek somebody else, they'll give them like a answer that is completely opposite from what you received. And they do this on purpose because they want you to trust yourself. Not everybody that you get readings from or you go to, they approve of. They don't approve you going to get any spiritual work by anyone and everyone. They want you to be very particular in who you share this energy with. This is funny because I'm noticing how I'm more so channeling rather than paying attention to the cards. I go by off what I feel. The cards just guide me, but this is what I feel. The choices you have made are also going to be catching up to you as well. If you have been doing good, you're going to be seeing good results, receiving good karma. But if you have been doing wrong, it's going to catch up to you as well. Even if you, and you know, once this is one thing I'm also hearing with your spiritual team as well, they may love and support you, but there's no feelings with them, if that makes sense. Like, if you do wrong, they're gonna make you sit, they're gonna watch you pay for what you've done. They're not gonna be like, oh no, but we love this person. No, you have to also learn and to grow. And this is what they're going to allow as well. Of course, they're going to protect you and guide you. But what you put out, everyone will receive that. This is in the book. This is in the law, the spiritual law. Justice on everything. Some of you guys are really going to be upping your physical appearance as well. But also what I'm mostly hearing is spirit is during this time, a lot of you guys are stepping more into leadership roles or becoming more creative. But I just see a lot of you guys really stepping more into your independence. That's what I'm feeling spirit is trying to relay. The reason why things are happening here is to step you more into your independence, your abilities, leadership roles that's going to take you further. Matriarchy, I think that's how you say it, matriarchy, something like that. A lot of you guys, this shift or what's happening in your life currently, it's really building you up. In fact, actually. But you'll understand once you get to the other side of completing what's presenting itself at play. Some of you guys need to also be more mindful of your actions or what you say during this time. Needing to take your time when it comes to what you say and what you do. Calculation. This is pertaining to what pile number 1 was reading as well. I even said that in pile number 1. I'm like, if you feel drawn to pile 2, listen to that. It's like some sort of correlation here. I just feel like whatever that's happening right now, it's getting you to trust in yourself first. Because I feel like a lot of you guys doubt yourself or doubt what you're receiving intuitively, but you're not like, what's it called? You're not really listening to it, or you're having a hard time trusting it, and then you get proven that you were right all along later on. So the events that's happening here, I don't feel like a lot of you guys were not aware of it in some way. That's why I don't get this like heavy frustration. I just get like, okay, but why? Why is this happening? But it's getting you to come back and to center yourself and to trust yourself, to build that foundation within yourself, that trust within yourself. A lot of you guys are really, really powerful. I don't think you understand, like, your intuition's at its peak. Some of you guys may even be scared of the things that you guys may be receiving. Downloads, premonition, your gifts. It doesn't even have to be spiritual gifts. It could just be physical gifts or whatever that this is that you're good at. You know deep down that this is something you were meant to do, something you were meant to achieve, to experience. And now that everything's unfolding and presenting itself, you have no choice but to listen to yourself, to listen to that intuition, to listen to them. Okay. So let's get into the cards. We have You've Got Love, Hadrian Energy, Codependency, Boundaries. We also have Surrender to Sweetness, Venus Energy, Pleasure, Joy, Make Love to Life. With this You Got Love card, it's giving me this vibe, like going back to what I said, is tapping back into your independency. So for example, let's say you've grown up, you've been on focus on love, trying to find a relationship, and that's something you've been used to, just jumping into relationships in and out, in and out, in and out. But now you're fully accepting, okay, but I've spent majority of my life doing this, but I've never taken the time to create that relationship with myself. Are you understanding the example I'm giving? So whatever that you've been continuously doing, you're stepping out of that and you're experiencing life from a newer perspective, newer perception, and being more selfish with yourself. Because you've been so giving, you've been doing this, you've been doing that, but what about you? And I see that because a lot of you guys are doing this, it's like you're attracting all the right people, all the right opportunities. People, friendships that will naturally gravitate to you and to understand and to love you the way that you've been giving to other people. Finding a partner that's going to give that to you. Finding a career that's going to fulfill you. What they're saying is to receive love from all areas. Because I feel like what your guys want to do is to get you to create some sort of independency, some sort of connection with yourself, or deepening that within yourself. Because there's a lot more to experience out there. No matter your age, there's a lot more to experience out there. To experience true love and gratitude, to experience sweetness into your life. Romanticize your life. Even if it's by the smallest thing, romanticize it. Your essence is going to be showing that. And because your essence is radiating love, light, gratitude, you're naturally going to receive that. This is deeper than I expected. But what can I say? I'm always going deep, so. Yeah, I just feel like a lot of you guys are really going to be stepping into a period of your life where you're going to be receiving nothing but good news, good, just sweetness. I don't know. It's like because that love you created for yourself, that you created that foundation. So you cannot settle. You cannot settle on a job. You cannot settle on career, friendship, romantic partner, whatever that this is. You're being forced to see yourself in a new light, to see your life in a new light. Yeah. So this is your message, pile number 2. I hope that this reading has resonated for you. If it has, I would love to hear your comments down in the comments description or the comments section down below. And I hope that you all have a wonderful day. And if you are drawn to all the piles, I'll see you in another pile. And thank you for watching. Hello, my pile 3s. Welcome to your reading. I'm feeling way energized because after the pile number 1 and 2, it kind of brought my energy low. So we're gonna start off with this oracle card and then we're gonna dive into tarot. I kind of feel really good about you guys. Your energy feels much more, lighter. So we have the Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Some of you guys could have done some like heart chakra awakening or been working with the heart chakra. But overall, what I get with this card, I feel like a lot of you guys are really in a place where your guys are allowing you to experience true love, because in your past it's been love based off of fear, off a projection, off a past hurt experience. But was it really love? Was it really love if it wasn't allowing you to truly express and to feel, even by others? Were they half giving that love to you? That was interesting. I didn't expect myself to question that. Let's dive into the tarot. So the first card we have is Four of Swords, the Empress, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Devil. Okay, now it makes sense on why I was saying that. With the Devil card saying that. And the Devil card is all about codependency, feeling bound to something, but I don't feel like a lot of you guys are in this place where you're continuously allowing yourself to feel bound to what was. I think a lot of you guys are in this place where you're being forced to accept that this whole time people been half giving you what you give them. This whole time you've been not allowing yourself to fully, truly experience that love that you've been giving to other people. And it doesn't even have to be love, just that energy, that companionship. And a lot of you guys are coming to peace with that. No more of settling, no more of people giving you half-ass whatever. And with the Empress coming out here, this is beautiful because this is reassuring me that you guys are coming in a place where you're no longer allowing yourself to continue experiencing what you're not, how can I say it? You're not allowing yourself to continue experiencing half-ass anything. Half-ass love, half-ass effort, whatever it is, you're not allowing yourself to experience any of that. Because with you give your all. 333 on the clock. You give your all. And because you give your all, you're wanting that reciprocity. A lot of you guys are giving yourself that during this time as well. Like you're pouring that into yourself. And because of that, you're awakening to what true love is. You're allowing yourself to receive. You're straying away from people who are not growing, who keep redoing the same thing, who just aren't growing the way you're growing, who's always giving you excuses. I just see that you're coming to you're being forced to come to some sort of realization about this. You're forced to face this. A lot of you guys want more out of life. A lot of you guys want better experiences. And I do see a lot of you guys putting in the effort to do this. And your guides are actually saying to continue doing what you're doing because it's actually elevating you. It's actually putting you in places that are going to pour back into you unconditionally. Not just for a short term, not just someone who's giving you half-ass or a job that's giving you half. No, this is something that's going to continuously pour itself into you. I don't feel like a lot of you guys are allowing some of you guys, I'm not gonna even say that because I feel like a lot of you guys are straying away from this energy. You're straying away from being in fear or feeling like you can't love someone fully because they're gonna do this. There's so much egotistical things out there that's affecting society, but I don't feel like you're allowing this to affect you moving forward. And to stop the reading here for a little bit, collectively, a lot of people are going to be forced to see through. A lot of people, like podcasters, leaderships, a lot of information is going to be revealing itself. That's something I posted on my Twitter. This is why I said follow my Twitter, guys, because I post a lot of like things that are going to happen. They always happen. So if you want to go into that and be more into the exclusive group, follow that. But like I was saying, a lot of you guys are straying away from things that's not going to pour back into you. A lot of you guys could be in this period as well as creating new things for yourself as well. I see a lot of you guys trying to indulge into newer things, create some sort of ritual or routine for yourself. This could be like Venus Friday, you know, doing self-love, self-care, being consistent with that, really investing into you right now. And it's amplifying things around you. Yeah, new beginnings are embarking itself during this time. Yeah, you're really in this energy where you're really creating new things for yourself, new experiences, new environment, new everything. And I feel like a lot of you guys have gone through that period of having to let go of people, having to let go of things. You guys been through that rebirth and transformation process, and you're coming out of this in a much lighter energy, newer perspective, newer perception. And I do feel like if you guys don't physically have a support system, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be seeing signs or just confirmation through your spirit guides, like them reassuring you, them loving you, them communicating with you, because I do feel like you guys do have that unconditional love and support from them on that side. This is them coming through and trying to reassure you during this time as well. I see some of you guys like being more adventurous. I'm like, it's like someone who's like, it's like you want to do something but you're waiting on people to do it with. But I feel like a lot of you guys are really doing this with yourself more, stepping outside of your comfort zone and doing things with yourself, creating a deeper connection with yourself. It's like a lot of you guys are really going to be investing all this energy you put onto outside things that wasn't pouring back into you, into yourself, because you have the time now, you have this space, and now you're amplifying your life. Now things are just manifesting. A lot of you guys are in this fertile energy. It doesn't even have to be a real physical pregnancy, but it's energy of you guys bring forth manifestations into your life. And they just need to utilize this energy to create. So maybe you guys also need to work more with your feminine energy and your sacral chakra as well. I see that coming through, because a lot of like orange, red, those lower chakras could be very activated as well. So use it wisely and use it into your career, your ideas, your goals, manifestation, because a lot of you guys are really in that creation energy, needing to step outside of your head too and take action behind these, because a lot of you guys have all the qualities that you need, the energy, the essence, the confidence to get what you desire. So stop being in your head as well, is what your guys are saying too. Let me look at the oracles. We have Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestors, see the light by staying grounded. And then we have Longing for Home, Home 6 of the Stars. Some of you guys could also be thinking of like longing some sort of community. You guys, I feel like some of you guys don't have as much physical support. If I'm not saying it's everybody, but if you don't, I feel like a lot of you guys are really going to, there's this need to bring forth that and call that energy in during this time. The Empress card here, it's you guys being in this fertile energy. This is a time for you to ask, what is it you want to bring forward with you moving forward? A lot of you guys have a strong ancestor as well. It could be a male figure that's coming through. Doesn't have to be, but someone who's more in that masculine energy. But there's this need to work your magic. Because a lot of you guys are really in this essence, this energy where you can call forth what it is that you want and it will come to you. Some of you guys really do have a lot of sacral energy as well. So there's this, there's a lot of sacral chakra energy that's being activated right now. So there's this need to utilize this energy and use it to your advantage to create and to manifest and to act. I see some of you guys even incorporating candle magic as well. Like candle magic's on yourself, because I do not advise candle magic on anybody else but yourself. But I see a lot of you guys really bringing forth newer energies to yourself. Well, my light just turned off. Some of you guys too, with this energy increase that's happening too, there's this need to also, the light just shut off. There's this also need for you guys to take your time with it. Don't do things impulsively, because I feel like as your energy is increasing, as you said, because I do feel like there's a lot of sexual energy too that's coming up as well. Be mindful of who you interact with sexually, or who you're sharing, where you're releasing the secret energy is with, because I do feel like there's this need that you guys are saying to utilize this energy for yourself than to share it with others right now, especially sexually. But a lot of you guys have a lot of new experiences, new people, new connections, new opportunities that's going to be coming in for you guys. And I do feel like there's really a lot of good energy that's coming in for you guys during this period as well. There's just this need to continue to trust into yourself, continue to ask or do some sort of work, manifestation work for yourself, like writing a petition and lighting a candle while you're doing that. And make sure to use a Sharpie. I always recommend to use a Sharpie when you're writing petitions, because it's just more permanent. And yeah, so I'm not really getting any much messages for pound number 3, and I'm not going to force it. So this is what I'm getting so far for pound number 3. If this reading has resonated for you, I hope that it has. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video to someone who you may feel like this message may pertain to in each pile. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in my next video.